Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode. Today I want to go ahead and talk really quick about imposter syndrome. Why do people do it? Why do people find themselves in a situation where they're being completely fake? They're not being authentic. They're not being true to who they are, because they don't know who they are. Really, that's usually how imposter syndrome comes to be. Is when someone is unsure, they're a little bit insecure in who they are, and so they either try and become other people, or they try to tack on certain skill sets, right, or certain trades. Maybe they'll talk about real estate, just bring up different subjects that maybe they're a little bit passionate about. Maybe it's something that they're starting to gain an interest in, but they know nothing about. Or maybe they know a little bit about it, but they know very little about it, if anything. And I've been guilty of this myself numerous times, where I'll bring up subjects that I'll make a whole episode on to try and make it appear as though like I know what I'm talking about, and look, I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you guys. I've been in situations where I'll bring up certain subjects that I know very little about, if anything, and rightfully so. I'll get comments, and I'll get people reach out to me and go, hey, like what are you talking about? Do you know anything? Do you know anything about the subject? Do you know anything about what like you're just coming across as stupid? And some of it is what I thought used to be, those people are just haters, and maybe some of them are, but maybe some of them are right in saying that, hey, if you're not necessarily sure about what it is that you're trying to give your opinion on, then maybe right now just put it on the back burner. Maybe just hold off on that for a while until you can become more educated, and you can become more skilled in what advice that you're trying to give, and what it is that you're talking about. So I think that's why a lot of people, the reason why a lot of people find themselves in that situation, like me included, is because when you don't really know who you are, that can be really scary. That can be a really frightening place to be, because when you don't know who you are, well then how can you really become successful in whatever it is that you're trying to do? How can you really how can you really stand out amongst the crowd? How can you really how can you even make it through this life if you're just floating through space, and you're not fully established in who you are yet? And let me just tell you, even the people that are at the highest ranking positions imaginable, even they come across that sometime. Even they start to inherit somewhat of imposter syndrome, and then project that out onto the world, when really they're putting the cart before the horse. They're not really thinking it through, and they're just talking about something that they're not really equipped to really delve into. So anyway, guys, I just want to make a quick episode about that. It's something that I still currently struggle with to this day, and probably will for a long time. But I don't think anybody ever really reaches a pivotal point where they go, hey, you know what, I think I finally found who I am. I'm this, and the world could either accept it or they can deny it, but this is completely and 100%. I don't think anybody really ever gets to that point until they're close to the end of their life. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. You know, especially not me, and you know, especially not the people watching. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, subscribe to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram at itsmanager_ice, where I'll put out daily content. And then, as always, if you guys have nothing going on Sunday afternoon, come and check me out at Peninsula Center Library in the Purcell Meeting Room at 1:45. You know, where I hold, you know, where we'll hold Sunday gatherings. You can either show up in person, catch me live, catch the replay, whatever it is you want to do. But anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. But until next time, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again soon.